Urban legends and terrifying myths of all kinds seem to surface from all around the world as reports of strange, supernatural, paranormal, and extraterrestrial accounts spread through a town or region like wildfire. Some of these urban legends tend to never leave the region in which they first began, whereas others might make national headlines all around the world in their appearance. So today, here at Unexplained Mysteries, we will be covering a few different urban legends that come from the country of India and their strange tales. The disappearance of the village Kuldara. Probably one of the most unsettling urban legends from around the world resides in that of the village of Kuldara, found in the country of India. The village was formed back in the 13th century and, despite the fact that the village has always been in a resource-scarce, sensitive area of the country, has worked as a collection of villages that lasted well into the 19th century. The strange legends surrounding the area did not arise from the area until one day in the 19th century, every single person in the village vanished overnight. The entire village was a collection of small families and ancient tribes living in the area for hundreds of years, and so it makes no logical sense as to how or why hundreds of people, the entire number of residents, just disappeared in a single night. This has led many to wonder what exactly happened and has been at the source of a number of conspiracy theories as to the strange paranormal or supernatural nature of the village. Today, the site is seen as one of the most cursed regions in the land and is hexed as being uninhabitable. If anyone tries to move into the area and build, it is believed that spirits will torment and strike down the person trying to move in, a product of the cursed land. Additional tales tell of spirits and other sources of paranormal activity haunting the ruins of the village, and that the area is the most haunted hotspot of the entire country, making it a popular tourist destination for those wishing to see the legends firsthand. Despite the huge potential commercial benefit of building and developing on land that remains to be a huge tourist attraction, developers are fearful of building in the region due to the legends of the curse and the terrible property value that would be had for anyone wishing to sell developed homes in the area. The Minocqua alien bird. Back in June of 2002, there appeared to be a number of strange reports of a bird-like entity that could emit various forms of light and would attack people by scratching their face. This would earn the creature the name of the Minocqua, of which literally translates to that of face scratcher. The first reports surrounding the creature came from a series of people of whom had deep gashes and strikes across their faces, surrounding the areas of Mirzapur, Chandauli and Varanasi, several districts of which were the first to experience the creature's wrath. Further sightings would end up leading to more than 30 districts claiming victims from the attacks of the monster, as well as a more than 2-month-long investigation into the matter that deemed the event inconclusive. According to witnesses, the Minocqua alien bird was described as appearing to be a small UFO-like entity that was covered in strange red and green lights. Additionally, others reported that the monster appeared to be a metal hawk with large, swooping claws that could emit these bright lights from its eyes as to prevent people from shooting it. Police quickly investigated the attacks and found the majority of claims to be legitimate, as the cuts and gashes were consistent with that of a non-self-inflicted wound and appeared to be made by incredibly sharp blades. This would eventually lead to intelligence agencies, forensic experiments, scientists and private investigators getting involved as to help explain the strange and almost supernatural occurrences, only to be found completely wrong in their skepticism. This led to an eventual build-up of tensions as nearby temples began holding sermons to ward off the evil creature, along with citizens staying up late at night to hunt down the Minocqua if seen. Though this would lead to several more people getting injured, as well as innocent birds being shot down, no further evidence and encounters of the creature were seen again. Despite its disappearance, stories of the creature continue to be told, warning the people living in the districts to be on the lookout for the Minocqua alien bird. The encounters with the Monkey Man. Another strange case of investigation surrounding urban legends told throughout India is that of the odd encounters of the Monkey Man. According to witness accounts, the Monkey Man was originally spotted around the city of New Delhi during 2001 and left a trail of injured witnesses behind. The urban legend tells in detail that this strange creature was seen climbing walls, posts, and the sides of buildings while leaping to and from tall structures at an almost supernatural speed. The creature was described as being 4 foot tall, covered in thick black hair, wearing a metal helmet, possessing metal claws, looking around with glowing red eyes, and had 3 large protruding buttons located on its chest. The most peculiar thing surrounding the sights of the Monkey Man was the creature's strange ability to change form, as some claimed that the creature could suddenly grow up to 8 feet in size, could develop the snout of a dog, or even shrink back down to the size of a small monkey to get in through the windows of buildings. Once inside the buildings, the Monkey Man would begin clawing and attacking its victims before fleeing out through the window again, leaving behind a trail of injured individuals, filing reports with police that had gashes and claw marks almost impossible to explain. Though police would later claim that the incident was nothing more than mass hysteria, others claimed that the creature had killed more than 3 people during its attacks and had even thrown a man off of the roof of a building that it was leaping from. Given the vast amount of witnesses surrounding the incident that spanned districts and large portions of the city, many still believe that the creature was a genuine encounter that the police have failed to explain and could be the product of illegal testing with animals in nearby government facilities. The Witch of Bangalore. Back in the early 1990s, there appeared to be a strange rumour spreading all across India that spoke of a witch walking through the streets after midnight, speaking in the voice of their target's mother as it would knock on the front door to their target's house in an attempt to get in. The rumours came to be known as that of the Witch of Bangalore, as it was believed to focus the majority of its time around the area of Bangalore and was the centre of the majority of its sightings. This led to many people being scared to open the front door to their house if they heard their mother calling their name, regardless of the time of day. It was not until one genius Indian child came up with a brilliant solution that the rumours surrounding the sightings of the witch would quickly die down and prevent the witch from targeting anyone else in the future. The child claimed that if people wrote the works Nale Bar on the front door, a phrase that translates to "come back tomorrow," then the witch would be forced to return the next night, only to see the sign again and repeat the cycle. This led to a wide number of people writing the phrase on their front door, leading to the continued urban legend to this day and the reason why the phrase might appear on the doors of residential zones all throughout Bangalore. Shape-shifting wolves. One of the most interesting urban legends to surface from the country of India and lead to that of a full-on investigation from police that spanned for months at a time was that of the shape-shifting wolves, believed to have been created by a dark cult in the region. Back in 1983, there were reported cases of young girls below the age of 5 suddenly going missing after dark as they were sleeping next to their parents. Police later uncovered that the children were being taken by reported sightings of strange wolves in the area. This didn't make sense at first, as there appeared to be no pool of blood that would indicate the wolves were taking the children, as well as the fact that one father reported a wolf standing up and throwing rocks at him as he tried to get his baby girl back. These strange reports led many locals to believe that perhaps strange supernatural worshippers, known as tantrics, were at the source of the disappearances. The tantrics were believed to have been a cult that was used to performing human sacrifices and could take on the form of wolves due to their dark sorcery. When police began to investigate and question locals, this led to a complete silence from anyone in the area, as they all claimed they were too scared to speak out against the tantrics due to their powerful magic. Eventually, after months of being stonewalled, investigators concluded that the disappearances were nothing more than that of normal wolves devouring sleeping kids, despite the fact that the Indian government stuck with the possibility of dark magic in the Legislative Assembly. This led to the urban legends surrounding that of the tantrics and the shape-shifting wolves to grow all throughout the area, leaving many to lock their bedroom doors if their child fell asleep to prevent the dark magicians from taking their children in the night. But what do you all think of these strange and almost supernatural urban legends floating around the country of India? Be sure to leave your questions and answers in the comment section below and help us to grow this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.